Hello everyone, this is Princey and today we will be learning how to consolidate the data from multiple tables or data ranges into one single table. We will be doing it using the Power Query. Let's see how to do it. Here we have the sales data for North region and for South region. Now, the columns in these two data are not same. I mean, the headers are same, but the position of the columns is not same. For example, here we have second column as rate, but here we have the third column as rate. So if you go to do it manually, you will have to check for each column and then you will have to paste one table below the other. But one easy way to do it using the Power Query. Let's see how to do it. First, we will select the data range. Go to Data tab. In Data tab, we will select from range or data. Now our all range is selected. My table has headers. Since our table has headers, we'll say yes and we'll say OK. Now the Power Query editor will open up. And then since we do not want to make any changes to the data, we will simply say close and load to. And here also we will select second option, close and load to. Then we will say only create connection. And we will say OK. Similarly, we will do for the other data range. We will go to data from table or range. My table has headers. I'll say OK. Our query editor will open. In close and load, we will say close and load to. And then we will say only create connection and we'll click OK. Now both the connections are created. If you have multiple tables, you can even create a macro for creating these connections. For now, since we have only two tables, we will go to now data and then we'll go to get data. Here we will say combine queries and in combine queries we will select append. Again the Power Query editor will open up. Here since we have two tables we can say two, or if we have three or more we'll say three or more. Let's say three or more. And here you can select all the tables by pressing Control and selecting them and add. Now these are shifted to the right hand side. We'll say OK. And then the Power Query editor will load all the data into one single table. And then you can say close and load, and you will have your query in this file. See, here is our query. We can shift it here. Now, the benefit of doing it using this is that if you make any changes to this data, for example, let me say if the quantity is, say, this much, and if I refresh it, you can right click and refresh and see it is updated. Even if you want to add, say you want to add region so that it is identifiable here, that which are from north region and which are from south region. So I'll add region. Let's copy this, paste, and then we'll say region and I'll say north. Similarly, for this, I will say region and I will say south. And then here, if I refresh it, even the column is updated. So I hope you liked the use of Power Query. Thank you. Please do like and share the video with your friends and colleagues. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.